The Scout is probably the class I'd recommend to any newcomer to TF2, alongside Soldier. But while he has a low skill floor, to reach his skill ceiling, you have to have the right loadout. Scout's default loadout consists of 3 things, the primary being the scattergun, the secondary being the pistol, and his melee being the bat. Now while many stick to the scattergun and pistol, and then swap around the bat for other melees, I believe the only thing worth keeping here is the scattergun, and I'll explain why. And before you wonder if I'm qualified to talk about this, well, I've been a Scout main since I started playing back in 2014, and my cat is named after him, so trust me on this. The scattergun is by far the best primary for Scout, as it does decent enough range, no gimmicks weighing it down, and a good amount of bullets to boot. The others I just wouldn't recommend using beyond the Force of Nature, as the Force of Nature does have some utility that makes it work in some scenarios, but really the scattergun works in all situations and it's just on top 24/7. I feel most, if not all of the community can agree on this end, but it's with Scout's secondary and melee where things get a little more controversial amongst players. For the secondary, I have not used a pistol for years now. I started in 2014 and often used the winger for the extra jump height. For a time I tried out the stock pistol and the pretty boys, but they just don't compare to what I found to be the most useful secondary, which is the Mad Milk. This non-milk substance has so much utility and allows Scout to survive or even win confrontations that he otherwise would get shit on for even thinking of engaging in otherwise. First off, you have what the Mad Milk is I guess designed for, which is to throw at enemies, and that way if you or any of your teammates deal damage to an enemy doused with Mad Milk, they will gain a percentage of their health back accordingly. Now while this is indeed useful, I rarely use the Mad Milk for this, and instead use it to help get rid of one of Scout's primary weaknesses, which is Pyro. Every time I'm set on fire, I get out of range as quickly as I can and throw the Mad Milk at the ground. And now I'm back in the fight. I mean, it really is that simple, and it amazes me that more people don't use this secondary. I feel trying to land shots with the pistol is pointless when you can just load another shot into the scattergun to finish them off, in nearly the same amount of time. Now yes, the pistol does give Scout some extra range that he wouldn't have otherwise, but is this really a worthy trade-off when you could just have the Mad Milk instead? To some yes, but in my eyes, no way. Lastly, we have the one that has the most options, that being Scout's melee. I'd say the main contenders are the Boston Basher, Candy Cane, Atomizer, Rap Assassin, and the stock bat along with its equivalents. Especially Fish. Now look, I'd say I'm a Scout main, and I rarely ever hit anyone with my melee, so I'm looking more for utility out of my melee than raw damage. So that takes all of the Scout Bats and Boston Basher out of the equation for me. The Boston Basher can be dangerous in the right hands, but with how fast you have to play Scout and how many decisions you have to make in the blink of an eye, it is very easy to possibly miss and hit yourself. Whereas with the other melees, this just isn't even something that crosses your mind. The Rap Assassin is cool, as it adds some range with the left click to hit an ornament and maybe hit someone, but it's pretty difficult to land that, and in any competitive setting, it just really isn't viable. So it can be pretty fun to use, but too risky in my opinion, just like the Boston Basher, as it doesn't give much extra worthy utility. Next is the Candy Cane, as it has the interesting ability to drop small health packs on a kill. But how often are you getting kills with your melee? Getting within melee range as a character with 125 health is really just rolling the dice on if the enemy has decent aim. And I mean, yes, as Scout you do have to get up close and personal to do good damage with the scattergun, but when you are in someone's face to go for a melee, it's kinda hard not to miss. So, while a good idea and can be useful in a casual match where the enemy team may not be on top of their game that round, I'd rather just stick to the old reliable, and I'm sure you've deduced what that is. The Atomizer. You may think a third jump, big deal, but yes, actually it is a big deal, because it gives Scout that extra verticality to not only escape from confrontation, but also flank and get places you would not even expect to see many Scouts 5 seconds after the round starts. So if you aren't worried about the lower damage numbers, because trust me I'm not, then it's a no-brainer to get that extra mobility. Not to mention mini crits when you hit someone in the air, so hey, that's just an extra bonus. As while in the air, melees can be a little less risky, but this isn't something I do very often, more of just a fun extra plus for the Atomizer. That's the only time you should be hitting anyone with your bat. It's right there. Here. Yeah. think you can't like hear them. I mean, I only have one earbud that works, and I still heard them. Oh my god. I might die. Thank you. See if this works. Okay. Okay, is he dead? Did he already die? I have no clue now. No? Oh yeah, it's another thing. Throw mad milk at spies. It will reveal the spies. Not mention that. I've never used it for that just because I don't want to waste my mad milk. I can usually figure out on my own what is and isn't a spy. They're not so tough to figure out. Oh, he's right. Delta. Where'd he go? Guess we got him. Doing this, just running up here so I can steal their health kits. That way they don't have access to them. This is a spy, right? No? Stop acting so suspicious, man. I'm surprised he doesn't have this whole area set up. Maybe that was the plan. As an engineer, whoa! What just happened there? Okay, weird. As an engineer, they like to have that whole area set up for themselves. Then if you walk in there, you're just dead. Okay, it's not a favorable matchup for me, I don't think. Best thing about playing Scout is if a matchup you don't really like, you can leave, and that's kind of the whole point. Denying them that health is, I mean, since it is on their side, I feel like I actually am somewhat denying them of that health. Yeah, very useful to do. Okay, got his PDA out, I think. Was not using it. Oh my god, is that an Australian scattergun? Might have to go pick that up. It's gone. Alright, we won. It's not too bad. Here we got Sawmill. Sawmill's the greatest map for Scout. I'm more of an engineer player on this, but you do see a lot of Scouts playing on this map. As you, yeah, I just got fucking in the. It's safe to be out right there. Treat, get health. This is all standard Scout gameplay here. And this really has to do with the loadout itself, because I'm not like triple jumping or anything. But it's more like this right here. This is something I do. Get up there, and it just gives you... Oh, okay, I'm kind of screwed here. Unless I can somehow get out of here, which I don't think I will. But... I mean, that was a risky situation in the first place. I mean, if he wasn't in the doorway, I would have been able to get into some damage and possibly help my team, but that wasn't an opportunity I got to take part in because there was a pyro right in the doorway, which is what is... I mean, if you can get away, yeah, the Mad Milk is insanely useful. Use it to get rid of your teammates, the fire on your teammates, which is also, your teammates will thank you for that, but... Okay, get him? Whoa! Oh my god. No. See this? Like, you can't do that. I mean, it would be tougher. It's a lot of a tighter jump if you don't have the atomizer. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? What am I doing? Retreating real quick? They know where I'm going. Just not hard to deduce when... Oh, okay. A low health scout is going. You're going for the health kit. I mean, I was able to get that, pick that soldier up and drag their entire enemy, like probably half of their enemy team, over to where I was, which allowed my teammates to stay on the point, which had for most of the game been theirs. But I mean, we should be able to take it right now, unless we don't for some reason. We should get overtime at least. Yeah, we're all on the point. Well, at least half of us are on the point. So why don't we have it yet? Random crits are fair and balanced. And we got it. See? And little things where you're not always racking up points as Scout. And that's not really the point of playing him. Thanks. But it's a nice, like, he's a I don't know. He's somewhat of a support character depending on how you play him. Oh, it's got the vaccinator. My favorite. Oh my god. Oh, directly in. Woo! I have to go back anyways. Milk is way quicker for me to get back to our spawn and heal than any other class. Maybe like Demo Man. Okay, here's an opportunity I can create for myself here. I think you actually could make that with the normal double jump or the winger, but I can't do anything here. Just me. Take the medic out. We won. I mean, I'm not gonna say that that was all because of me, but that was a pretty close one. I feel like I did do a fair job helping out, making sure that my team was able to get the point. Find him. Okay, oh, there he is. No. Sorry, Angie. Oh, he fell. Good. Ooh. I was gonna make that. Alright. How's the check? I like to just run up on them because I mean if they do face stab you, you're only gonna take like 20 damage. Not okay. It's a negligible amount, I mean whatever. Problem that you can run into. See that? Like these are just like extra mobility. You can stay in the air longer. Extra mobility that you wouldn't get otherwise. And are you serious? Okay. I'm gonna be trying something now. It's called a petty move here, where I'm going to be targeting the sniper on the enemy team because he made me mad. You can kill me once. That was a good shot. You can kill me twice. I mean, it's either I'm leaving or I'm switching to scout to kill you. But since I'm already scout, I'm gonna take my chance here. I'm gonna kill this guy. There he is. No way he kills me. And that's what we call a petty move. Oh my god. Flinched there, too. Oh. We've still got point. Why is we... Oh god. I wouldn't go over there, man. That's a tight doorway. I mean, like, any sort of splash damage character can just kill you in an instant there. I mean, it's looking like we're gonna win this. I have no idea why this guy's using the back scatter. And the winger. Really new to the game, it's alright. And we won. We did pretty well. That qualifies as footage. Commentary, as long as it recorded the commentary. So there you have it. What I think might be the best scout loadout. Of course, this is just my opinion. If you have a personal favorite loadout, or you think my loadout and what I've said here today is just flat out stupid, let me know in the comments below, as I would love to try out your loadout and give you more suggestions for future TF2 content you might want to see. I know I've been mostly, if not entirely, a Nintendo related channel here, but TF2 is my favorite game, and I wanted to take a chance to make some videos on it, as I would love to delve deeper into this community with my platform. Plus, I thought that the Nintendo and TF2 communities overlapped enough that my viewers may not mind or may already be interested in this, so I took a chance, and I'm gonna see how it goes. Oh, and in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from the Truman Show. You know what I'm saying?